No ifs, no buts. No public service cuts.
See it?
Was that you last time?
Yes. There's.
And I asked you at that
That is
point
correct.
about support. I wondered if you'd be prepared to sign our petition. We're up to about 1,143 names now. And the reason that we put it to save all libraries is because, as I explained in the notes I left you, that we need that professional support for a county-wide service.
Yes.
Because my worry is once it's fragmented, that it's very easy then to lose the service that we have.
What I will do, I won't sign this, but I do believe in the sentiment of where you're looking to go to. All the libraries in this town, or in this constituency, there are plans to take them further forward. Take them, keep them open, keep them properly funded, not sort of not
we
sort
need to
of
find
poorly
that
funded.
out yet. Yes, it's been quite difficult
And
to get
I
the
have been
information.
speaking to the Suffolk County Council about it.
Oh, good.
And you know, they are aware that there is an issue, there is something that's an issue that needs to be addressed. Now, obviously, at the current time, Suffolk County Council is a little bit of a state of flux.
Yeah, but they have rather pinned their colours to the mast.
But there is, you know, what I would say, there is
a consultation document which said, think of an idea or we'll close.
There will be a new leadership of Suffolk County Council this week.
Okay.
And watch that space from there. The message has been put forward.
Peter,
Yes,
Dan Paul to sign that petition. I just wonder why you don't feel able to sign it when Dan did.
As I said, I'm very keen that, as I said, the message has got through to Suffolk County Council.
Yeah.
That you need to have, they need to be properly funded, funded to run libraries.
Yeah.
The actual basis of how you run them, that is what we need to look at.
Okay.
You know, which I want to retain a degree of flexibility. That may be one way forward.
The petition just says they should be properly funded.
They need to be properly funded, but
Yeah.
whether they're run by the county council
Doesn't say that on the petition.
No, that is the, as I said, I think there just needs to be a degree of flexibility as to how we get the way forward.
Okay,
When are we going to have a public debate?
I believe that the time for the public debate is now gone, and I think what we need to do, there is a need for a different way of doing things to address this deficit.
The reason
and
is
what we need to do is we all need to work together to get to a sensible way forward.
I think what that means is two things. One, you want us to work together in order to get towards more cuts, and I think basically a decimation of public services. How that will affect people in this area is really quite dramatic. But the first thing I was saying about the public debate is very important, because you're saying now time has come and gone. We haven't had a public debate. You have not in public debated these issues in any way. In fact, there's 2 or maybe 3 times, I can't remember, you've backed out of that. And I'm saying that whether they've gone through or not, I mean, I think they can be stopped even now. Why won't you have a public debate? Why won't you in public have these arguments with people in Lowestoft or wherever?
The government have set out the agenda of where we need to go with tackling the deficit, to reducing the deficit.
They have no mandate for it. It's
What-
not in the manifesto.
What we now need to do is to address that, to move forward and look at each individual way these services are provided, and to make sure that the most vulnerable are protected, and to make sure we retain a sensible form of service provision. That is what we are working towards doing, and that's where I'm very happy to specifically looking, whether it's libraries, whether it's day centres, whether it's
I think they come to take you away, actually.
Yes, that is
It's desperate.
Yes.
It's desperate.
No,
A friend of mine has 2 daughters who she won't be able to send to school next year. She can't afford it.
Yes.
See, because the trouble is, when you say things like, well, the debate is now about basically how we implement the cuts. That's what you're saying. Now, I think probably the vast majority of people actually don't believe in those cuts. You know, the people who have caused this in the first place are not the people who are going to have their services cut. They didn't cause this crisis. Some of the richest people in this country, you know, specifically the bankers, of which now they are still able to run their business as they did before, as they got into these problems. We got into the problem through them, but yet we are the people, ordinary people, are the ones who are going to pay for that. You know, and to say that debate, which hasn't happened in public, we haven't had that in public around here. Nobody's had that debate, and I really think it's incumbent on you, as if you're supposed to be an elected representative of people, you need to have that debate with people. And our only question with you, and because in recent past you've said that we've had sort of meetings, we haven't had meetings on this. We've said we want a public debate. When will it be?
No, what I would say now, it is my job now is to work with people, work with groups with a specific issue.
Your job as an MP is to listen to your constituents, which you haven't. But you're not having a public debate.
No, it's not a question of having a public debate.
In order to implement
what we've got today is listening to my constituents' concerns on issues and taking those back to whether it's local government or national government to address those people's concerns and to make sure there's a sensible way forward and answer their concerns.
You're saying taking them back to national government.
And
but
local government.
but they're
Just ask one question. I just want to know what your government is doing about tax evasion.
Tax evasion.
Of the top companies, the billions of pounds that's being avoided in paying tax.
Tax evasion is something that this government, like all governments,
What are you
pursue.
doing about it?
They are pursuing it, looking to address loopholes and to recover all tax that is legally due. That is what they are doing.
One of the key advisors on this is Philip Green, who's one of the biggest evaders of tax.
Peter, time for you to go to your surgery now.
Right.
We've got people in that.
It's a public debate which we're not having so far.
He's got people to see him, appointments to see him.
There's lots of people out here.
He's got people to see him today.
Why won't we have this? When will
You've
you
had a
have this
discussion
public
with him.
debate?
You've had a discussion with him. It's time now for him to go in.
Can we have a public
Let me
debate?
just take this.
This is Mark B, who wants to be the leader of Suffolk County Council.
One simple question. If I buy...
Thank you very much. You'll have to be my campaign manager then, won't you?
Not even if I dead 6 foot under.
Mr. B, can we ask you, sir?
Are you Mr. B?
I'm Mark B, yes, thank you.
County Councillor, yeah?
I wonder if you'd be prepared to sign our petition in support of the library in Oulton Broad.
Listen, I'm not going to sign a petition, but what I will do is I'll work from the inside to try and keep the libraries open. All right? Which means I'm going to try and keep the libraries open.
How?
As a county councillor, I can do that much better than signing petitions. I would happy to receive your petition, but I'm not going to sign a petition. All right?
The reason that we've done this is because the consultation document that was put out by Suffolk County Council, the last line of that stated...
When's the debate? No to the public cuts, no to public sector cuts, have the debate in public.
Sure. It's ridiculous. I had a member of the public complain about you not taking pictures of it. Would you believe that? Right, let me see you. Thank you very much, sir.